everyone, welcome back to the channel. So these are the blogger pictures for the new DX Heath Ledger Joker from the Dark Knight 1/6 scale figure by Hot Toys. We've also got some pictures from some other collectors in here as well. And I have ordered the one with the sculpted hair, and I'll tell you why during this video. So that's a really cool image of the artisan version. And then we go back and forth here between Heath and see, I think it's the same photographer. I don't mean any offense, but these pictures shouldn't have made it through. I just don't like the look of the hair at all. It has got a receding hairline. That's one of the best pictures of the artisan figure, but then when you get closer to the actual top of his head, I don't know, it's a lot to expect, you know, for Hot Toys or In Art or any of these companies, to get that kind of realistic look where his hair was thinning and you can see the scalp kind of in between the strands. I don't expect that, especially when it's very early days for Hot Toys doing rooted hair Heath Ledger Jokers. You know, I mean, 5 years from now they could be doing stuff that looks as real as what we're seeing here with Heath Ledger in the flesh. I'm looking at his under jacket there. The color of it seems to be more accurate on my Topo 2.0 jacket, which I don't actually use. I'm still using the old DX one on my one currently, but the reason I got the sculpted hair version of this DX Joker was because I want to take my custom head that's got rooted hair based on the mob scene, and I want to use my Topo 2.0 jacket, or the coat, the purple coat, on top of this new Hot Toys body and shirt and tie and vest and pants and socks and shoes. But that was another picture there of the artisan hair. It's just that particular kind of angle where you're slightly above the figure. It just looks weird to me. There's way too much hair. Here's the sculpted version that I got coming. And I just also, my gut instinct, whenever I was looking at these pictures or watching people talk about it on YouTube, and I've watched everything, my gut just kept taking me back towards the sculpted version here. Because yeah, it still looks, obviously it's sculpted the way it's sculpted. It still looks too thick, you know, on the top of his head for Heath Ledger in real life. But I mean, we got to keep it, you know, our expectations or our, you know, we've got to keep it in check because they can't quite manage that level of realism yet. But I really love this picture here of the sculpted version. I think most people are going to get the sculpted version because the artisan is just so expensive. I could have got it, but I couldn't bring myself to see. Here's another picture of it from this angle. They have got a receding hairline there, but it's just, I mean, I don't know, man. The hair's really thick, and you're not getting that realism of Heath, of how his hair was, you know. I don't know. See, there he is on the set. I mean, you can't really see his sculpt, his head through the hair too much at all, really. Here's my custom one. This is the head that I'm intending to put on the new setup with the DX. And I mean, the hair on this is really, really nice. I love this head sculpt. It's not the best custom head sculpt out there by any means. There's some ridiculous, amazing custom Joker heads out there, way better than my one, but I just love this one. I had to have it. I got lucky and I got it on eBay, and that's the Topo 2.0 suit. But with some DX, I think the jacket underneath, the grey jacket, that's a Hot Toys one, but I think the shirt, the vest, the tie, the coat, the pants, they're all Topo 2.0 custom. But I really like the look of the suit from the new Hot Toys one. I think they've done a great job. Here's Jason Lamb with some great pictures. He, you know, obviously, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but a lot of collectors are trying to replicate that screen test look when he was just standing in front of the plain backdrop, like a grayish, kind of grayish, slight blue tint to it. I went out to the art shop today and bought a big piece of card that I can basically do the same thing. I'm gonna try and replicate those screen test kind of pictures when I get my figure. Like here, you see, very nice. But yeah, I just kept going back and forth. I spent about 2 days thinking, should I go the full way and get the artisan version because I could have got it, or do I get the sculpted version because I've already got a rooted hair custom head, and I like the ease of getting to the eyes with the sculpted head. If you've seen the videos on YouTube of the artisan version when you have to lift off the back, and they even warn you don't do it very often, because I mean, I'm very hands-on with the figures and I like to put the figure in different poses and move the eyes around. So working with the sculpted hair, head sculpt, I think will be a lot more fun and less stressful. And I think the majority of people are going to end up with the sculpted hair version, even though, you know, the artisan one from a certain angle just does look really nice. Obviously this is actual Heath Ledger we're seeing in some of these pictures. But the colour of the coat as well. See here in that picture there, the colour of the coat on the Hot Toys one is getting there. It's close. But I still don't think the colour of the Hot Toys coat is right. You know, in certain pictures here. But there again, see, now this is the artisan version. The purple, it depends on the lighting of the coat. It just looks a bit too bright there for me. Hair looks really thick. This is a good picture. That's a lot of people's favourite picture. When that one comes up, they get excited, and so do I. I love the idea of the peg system now for the foot going into the base. I really like that. And I really like this picture of the sculpted hair version here. Because remember, from regular viewing distance, I think it's going to be... I was just really surprised when I was seeing the sculpted hair version in people's pictures and any videos I was seeing. I was like, damn, it really looks good. You can see on his right side the sculpted hair is sticking out a bit too much. I think I know exactly what to do to get rid of that problem. It doesn't require any heat or anything like that. I'll try some things out and I'll let you guys know when I do the videos. But yeah, I got it coming and I'm going to be reviewing it. I'll do an unboxing and then I'll review it, and then I'll do a true light review outside, and then I'm going to start to Frankenstein together the ultimate Joker with the stuff I have and the parts from this. But I'll tell you what it was though. I was just on the fence and I probably wasn't going to get it because I don't need it. I have a really good custom Joker, but when I saw that early video, I think it was the first video that went up, and when he showed towards the end of the video the peg going into the foot, and I thought, wow, I'm going to be able to do all kinds of crazy poses with him and he's never going to fall over. That's awesome. So it was kind of the foot peg idea. That was the final push. I saw that and I was like, ooh, okay, you got me. But yeah, sculpted hair version again looks fantastic there. The colour of the coat, see, looks good in that picture. And I like the weathering on the coat. But honestly, if I'm being totally honest with you, I could have got this artisan version, but I just think they need a bit more time with this whole rooted hair thing. It looks amazing there from that angle. There are certain angles where it looks flawless, but I just feel, see that, I wouldn't be happy with that. That's not, no, I don't know, that just doesn't look right to me. But then in this picture it looks a bit better. It's still very thick at the top of the head, but it looks decent here. That's a pretty good one, you know. Not amazing. I don't know, man. I'm just not loving the hair, to be honest. The sculpted one, yeah, I think it looks good. I'm very happy with that. Imagine this. It's come a long way, man. I remember the first Heath Ledger MMS Joker figure was awful. Then we got DX01, had that one. That was a good piece for the time. And the beloved DX11 looks very outdated now. I mean, look at that. That looks lovely. There's a really nice... Oh, no, not that angle. I was going to say the hair looked good in the last one, not that one. I don't like the way it looks in that one. See, there's more bad pictures of the artisan, as far as I'm concerned. There's more bad pictures of the hair than there are good ones. Whereas with the sculpted pictures, every time I saw them at first, when they very first released them, I had to double check. I was like, is that sculpted hair or is that rooted hair? I had to keep kind of squinting and looking a bit closer. I mean, that's the sculpted hair version. That looks like a premium format quarter scale statue. That's beautiful. And the face looks great. I love the face. But the hair, it's mainly the top middle, that whole area there. I just don't really like the way it looks. I do like the way the hair looks around his ears and around the side of his face, the straggly bits. I think they look fantastic, and I think the back looks really good. I think the side profile looks great with the rooted hair. But from the front, if you tilt the head down like it was just there, I don't know, it looks, my eye would keep going to it. I keep thinking it looks, I have a custom head by I'm not sure who sculpted it, but it was painted and haired by a very good friend of mine, and it was early in the days of him rooting hair, and even he said himself, you know, I'd put too much hair on the top of his head, you know, it's very thick. and that's the way this looks. It's too thick to me. And the receding hairline is quite kind. It's very forgiving, you know. They didn't go all the way with it. And even on the sculpted hair here, you can see the receding hairline isn't the way it should be. I mean, especially just there on the corner, there was way too much hair. So we're nitpicking, we're going round and round, but we're all doing it. We're all hardcore collectors. I've been collecting this stuff for 18 years, so I've seen every single Joker, more or less, apart from the in-art Joker. I haven't seen that in person, but I've seen all the Hot Toys ones. I've had them over the years and sold them, and I think this has come along leaps and bounds. This is an incredibly photorealistic figure. I just think the artisan hair is a bit thick in places, and yeah, give them a few more years and they'll absolutely crush the realism. But right now I'm glad I went for the sculpted version. I thought I gave myself more time than this to talk in the video, but yeah, got the review coming up real soon, folks. There's going to be loads of videos coming up on the channel of this sculpted hair DX Joker, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. Alright, drop a like on it, leave me a comment, let me know what you're thinking about this figure in the comments, guys. Let me know, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy, bye bye.